Take this tier list with a grain of salt. As always, this tier list is going to be more for fun, right? Like, this tier list is a lot for fun. It's not necessarily meant for like absolutes, right? Like this company is better than this company, this and that, right? It's more or less for fun for the community, so we can get an idea of where these companies stand. And excuse me, and if you guys happen to be wondering, well, Willie, why should we trust your opinions? Well, to be honest, look, I feel like I got a decent opinion. I play the game all the time. I play the game every day. I shoutcast wars every day. I'm always in the mix, so it should be fun to see how this one goes. I think it's been a bit of a banger the last couple weeks, honestly. Even though we've had some slower wars, I think it's been fun. So first and foremost though, excuse me, we have to get rid of people who are in the graveyard. So let's go ahead and put people in the graveyard here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think 99 strength is in the graveyard. Again, I could be wrong. I think they're in the graveyard. Cats with abs is in the graveyard. If I'm not mistaken, Cloaked, guys, Cloaked is in the graveyard. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure they are. Cloaked, from what I'm hearing, they unfortunately disbanded. I could be wrong, but hey, Whitney, hey, I love hearing that. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm glad you guys like watching me. That honestly is the sweetest thing. It's the sweetest thing. Now, Fight Club is in the graveyard as well. Dazed and Dismounted is in the graveyard, but they rebranded, just to let you guys know. Fafo is in the graveyard. Grippers, I haven't caught them in forever. I'm assuming they're in the graveyard as well. Let's go ahead and do, I think LRF, the normal LRF, is in the graveyard. I don't think I've seen them. Mobus, unfortunately, is now in the graveyard. Needs Improvement is now in the graveyard. Haven't seen them in a second. Odinum is in the graveyard, Spanish company out there. Unfortunate. Order is in the graveyard from what I've seen. Let's see. Slippery Peacock, Slorp, they're still around, sold separately. Supple, yeah, we can see Take Care, Technical, Free Rangers, Trip. Okay, I think everybody else is here. So guys, this is going to be Dazed and Dismounted is now One Clump Chump. Yes, sir, you are correct. And that's why I have One Clump Chump here on the list. So guys, this is going to be our bracket here. This is going to be our bracket. Is this easy to rank? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Before we get into this though, I do want to thank you guys for being here, and anybody in the Twitch chat, please take these rankings with a grain of salt, right? It's just for fun. This is just for fun. It's a lot for the community here, so hopefully we can lock it down. So guys, with further ado, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and jump into Dropouts. So Dropouts is a Marauder company out here on COS. Now, not really a hot take. I wanted to get to Dropouts off the rip because, guys, honestly, I think Dropouts is still the best company in New World. If you ask me, I think Dropouts holding down S tier is still a solid pick to me. If you ask me, I think Dropouts still best company at the moment. They've been smacking around Supple. They've been smacking around anybody else who tries to attack them. So also Vertical, yeah, you're right, Vertical is now in the graveyard. Big F's in the chat, guys, for Vertical. Indictus in graveyard, got you. Yeah, Vertical in the graveyard is a big F. I know Boogafloob is on their way to make their debut, so I know that much. I know the Booga Boys is going to be cooking soon, but we don't have them on the list at the moment. But I do think Dropouts holding down S is a solid. Vert was last standing Titan from Fresh Start. Yeah, Zacer, it is kind of sad to see, but yeah, people live by this. Willie, you think so, Bob Ross? May I vote for a whiskey next time? Of course, Chili Pepper. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next one. Let's talk Supple. So Supple, since we got Dropouts out here, Supple, Dropouts is looked to be the best company in NA right now, and Supple has been struggling. Now, traditionally, I would put Supple in the S tier right next to Dropouts, just because, we see some solid competition coming out from the squad, but realistically, I'm gonna put Supple in A+, and I think that's fair, mainly because we've been seeing a bit of the same thing coming out from Supple. They have a hard time taking it to Fort. They have a hard time, really having stiff competition against the Dropout boys. So I think Dropouts being S is kind of fair. I think it's fair for the squad. So not bad, not bad. We'll put Supple at A+ for now. So yeah, I heard Booga deck. Yes, I did hear that. I got a couple messages even. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I did get some messages saying Booga is decking out there. So interesting for sure. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about 15K. Let's talk about 15K main. So 15K main is a Covenant company out there on Marala. These guys have been doing good. I do want to say one thing about 15K main is they had the best look against heaters that they've had in a long time. So 15K main was able to take heaters to 4, and not only that, but they did hold out a defense against heaters for a long time. So they held out until the last 3 minutes. So not bad for the 15K main squad. I think they're pretty good, and I think 15K main as a whole, I think you can put them at the A tier. I think A tier is fine for 15K. I think that's a good spot for them. Hydra homie check. Hey, I got you, dude. I got you. I think 15K main still in that A spot is decent, if you ask me. I think that's fair. I think that's fair for the squad. Also, let me know if we need to zoom in a little bit more or not for these. Just keep me posted. Have they taken a single war from dropouts this season? What? Who? Supple? No. If you're talking about Supple, no. So let's go ahead and put some needs to see more. So let's just get needs to see more here. So we're going to put the dehydrated gamers and needs to see more. We're going to put fresh bench and needs to see more. We're going to also put the, hold up here. Sold separately and needs to see more. Again, I'm just going to get the needs to see more out of the way here. JDB Kitchen, I'm trying to catch more West Wars, okay? I'm trying to catch more West Wars. We're going to put them in needs to see more as well. And then we're going to also put Price Check and needs to see more. Now, Price Check is an older company, but rebranding, kind of revitalizing over here on Valhalla. So we'll see how it goes from there, right? We'll put... let me see here. We'll put Quacked and needs to see more. I haven't seen much coming in from Quacked, but Quacked is a syndicate company out there on Octans. Not bad, but we do need to see more coming out from the squad, right? We need to see more coming out from them. I think I've caught one war. So yeah, just respectfully. Also, Mute 2 is a company, is a Covenant company out there on Polix. So Mute 2, we're going to put them in the needs to see more as well. We're going to also put Outcast. Now, again, we're going to have to see who is the top. I got you, Chili Pepper. It's dropouts at the moment, but yeah, we'll put, and then also 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 is a Marauder company. No, Suspect should be in here. Hold up. Let me get Suspect in. Hold up. Yeah, my bad. Suspect should be in here. I got them in. So let me add them real fast. Suspect should definitely be in the mix here. I don't know why. I don't know where they're at. Suspects should be here. What the heck? Yeah, they're not in the mix. 1 second here. No, I definitely should be having Suspect. 1 second. 1 sec, guys. You say you need to watch more West, but I know you won't. Well, Fred, we have been catching more West Wars, respectfully. We have. I'll get Suspect in there in a second. We'll get them in by the end, right? We'll get them in by the end. So, not bad. We'll put the, again, just in needs to see more here. We'll get Suspect in there. They definitely need to be slotted, so I'll get them in. But yeah, we'll put 3 out of 10 here. They're a Marauder company here on... wait, are they on Octans or Orion? Sorry, I'm a little faded at the moment, but yeah, we haven't caught much 3 out of 10, just to be fair. We haven't, so I can't really slot them. Let's go ahead and do heaters. Let's talk about heaters. So let's talk about heaters here. Heaters is a syndicate company on Orion. I thought so. Yeah, Canary. I thought so. I just haven't caught much of the boys, just to be honest. I don't feel like slotting them if I haven't caught much of them. But Heaters is a syndicate company out here on Marama. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Heaters has held that S spot before. I'm not gonna lie. I think right now the fact that they lost to Egoed. Now they did end up bouncing back. They ended up holding decent. They ended up holding the territory against Egoed, but they did lose, right? And I think he just showed some chinks in their armor. So I think I'm gonna put them at A+ this month. Now this is obviously this is my opinion, right? But I think holding them down at A+ is fine. They did lose to Egoed once. And they did, but they did bounce back. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about. Let's talk about Cosmic Scales. Let's talk about Cosmic Scales here. Cosmic Scales is a Marauder company out here in Orion, and these guys have been doing decent. They've been fighting the good fight, and respectfully, they're fighting against Horizon. They're fighting against Bark for Hills. They're fighting some of the best companies in the game, and Cosmic Scales really trying to give their best effort. They had a war tonight. They got, they took it to fourth, so kudos to them. They took it to fourth, but when it comes to overall strength, I think Cosmic is still sitting at a pretty solid B. I think Cosmic is still sitting at a pretty solid B here, if you ask me. I think they got a lot of strength in the roster. I think they got strong members, but you know, they're fighting the good fight, right? I mean, they're fighting Bark, they're fighting Horizon, they're fighting a lot of strong opponents, so it is what it is. I mean, you know, they're doing decent out there, but you know, it's how it goes. So with talking about that, let's go ahead and actually, you know, let's talk about some other companies here. Let's talk about let's talk a little bit about Identity Crisis. So Identity Crisis is a Covenant company out here on Octans, in case you guys are wondering. Not bad, not bad. You know, let's find something to argue about. I mean, look, I think I'm doing decent on the tier list so far, Chili Peppers. I think most people are kind of, I think it's pretty solid. Let's put Identity Crisis. Now, they are a Covenant company out here in Octans, and we've caught them a few times, so I don't want to put them in needs to see more, but they did have a couple wars against LRF on top, and I'm not gonna lie, they weren't able to beat them, but they showed some good prowess, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put Identity Crisis at the top of D. I think Identity Crisis top of D is a good spot for the boys. I think that's not bad. I don't think that's bad here coming out from the squad. Identity Crisis there, decent. Now, let's go ahead and get into the Bark for Hills conversation. So Bark for Hills is a company that was Syndicate on Valhalla, but now making their way over here, now Covenant over here on Orion. These guys have been having good wars. We've seen them beat Cosmic. We've seen them beat other strong companies. And even tonight, they held a solid defense against the Cosmic Scale squad. I think when you're talking about competitive competition, I think Cosmic and Bark are kind of like right there, neck and neck. I think they're neck and neck here. Very strong. I think both these guys are kind of battling out right now at the, you know, if you ask me, at the top of B. You know, I think they're battling it out, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair here. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. Again, I think Bark over there at the top of B, right next to Cosmic, is pretty solid. Now let's talk about, I guess we could talk about Atrocity. Let's go ahead and talk about Atrocity. I have them labeled as Astro City. I have them labeled as Astro City, but they are Atrocity, so it's just an older one, but we're going to talk about the boys. So Atrocity, Marauder company over here on Octans. Now, look, I am part of the company, but I'm not going to be biased, right? I'm not going to be biased here. Atrocity has had some insane... Atrocity's had some insane looks recently. These guys look great. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of a bit of a standout here on Octans. If you were to ask me what's the best company on Octans, not gonna lie, and again, no bias, but I think Atrocity is probably the best company on Octans right now. And that's not being biased, I swear to God. I'm gonna put them at the B tier. Look, I'm gonna put them at B tier. I think Atrocity is fucking cooking out there. I think they're doing good on Octans. I mean, they've really looked good. They look good against every other company that's really fought them. And yeah, I think it's in a decent spot. I think Atrocity can feel pretty good about this, if you would ask me. Yeah. If I hold Marama, must be fun. What's your payout, Fred? Oh, I see, Bob. Let's go ahead and keep it moving, though. LRF is welcome to Swamp Factions. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, let's talk about LRF on top. So LRF on top has had arguably one of the craziest runs right now. I think LRF on top has had a crazy run. They've had a rough couple weeks. Let's just keep it real. You know, look, I got a lot of homies and a lot of boys out there in LRF on top, and if I gotta judge them for the month as a whole, they've had some struggles. They had some struggles, but I still think they're very strong. I think they're a strong company, right? That's the thing. I think they're a very strong company. I think that LRF on top, not doing bad, but I think I'm going to put them at the C tier. For the month that they've had, they've lost a little bit. B for bias. Whoa, wait. I think Atrocity for Octans as a whole, they're standing out as a standout, right? Atrocity has looked insane. They've looked good against Yacht Club. They've looked good. I don't know, man. Is it really biased? I don't think so. I think Atrocity at B is fine for the month that they've had. They're one of the few companies that have had, wow. I am not paid at all, by the way. I'm not paid at all, by the way. I think they've had a very solid month. I think Atrocity's had a solid month. You guys have to factor in the month that these guys have had. Yeah, they don't pay me shit. I'm getting suspect on the list. Yeah. It's not fact, apparently. I don't know. I think Atrocity at B is fine. I really do. I genuinely do. Unless I could be wrong, but I don't know. And I don't know. I'm not being biased here. I think Atrocity had a good month. You guys really have to think about how much wars we had. Skeleton and Orion companies that nearly. Wait, whoa, hold up. This is a crazy comp. Atrocity isn't nearly on the scale of Orion companies. Whoa, this is a crazy comp. Because look, don't get me wrong. Bark and Horizon and Cosmic, I could argue, but I think Octans has some really good competition. I think Octans, you guys are sleeping on how much competition is actually in Octans right now. I think I'm drunk. No, I'm cooking. No, I don't care. I'm not going to let people say I'm drunk and get away with this. I think Atrocity and B is fine, and LRF with the month that we've had is C is fine. I don't know. Well, they would get fried by Bark. Probably yes, but I'm saying, like, aside from Bark and Horizon, you guys have to separate Bark for Heels and Horizon. I want you guys, honest to God, to, in your minds, separate Bark for Heels and Horizon from Orion. Like, that's the way I look at Orion. I separate Bark for Heels and Horizon. I'm serious because Bark for Heels and Horizon are literally, like, they're insane companies, guys. Like, they're very good. Like, let's not cap. Like, these guys are like that's why I give a lot of kudos to Cosmic and other companies fighting them. Because like, look, to be honest, Bark and Horizon really cook out there. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to separate those two. And when you look at it objectively, Octans has a lot of competition. I would not sleep on Octans. I would not. Bark could argue A tier, but the thing is, Cosmic just held it down against Bark. So if we put Bark A tier, then you have to argue Cosmic A tier because Cosmic held a defense against Bark not too long ago. But tonight, I will say Bark did respectfully almost hold them. Either way, though, let's keep it moving. I'm fine with where this looks at the moment. I'm fine with where this looks at the moment here. I am. Is it controversial a little bit? But I'm fine with where it looks at the moment here. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Take Care. Now, let's just go ahead and get the biases out here because, look, hold up. I gotta answer this. Fred, you're saying Cosmic and Atrocity would be close? Doubt? What do you mean, Fred? In what sense? I think Atrocity and Cosmic would be decently close. I think it would be a fun war. If you, honestly, why would that not? Why would that not be the case? You know what I mean? Like, I think Cosmic and Atrocity wouldn't be bad. I mean, I think Cosmic would probably end up winning at the end of the day, but I still think Atrocity has had a really good month. The thing is, you guys are looking at this in an, you know, we did a community tier list not too long ago. Here's the thing, we did a community tier list not too long ago, and here's the thing, you guys are looking at objectively as like, oh, this company beats this company. I'm looking at it as a month as a whole, who had a good run, and Atrocity had a very good run. Here's the thing, you guys can look at it as a whole as maybe not, but Atrocity had a very good run this month. There's a lot of companies who haven't been warring at all, and Atrocity has been really holding it down. So I'm not gonna lie, I think Atrocity had a solid month. Like, it's not being biased, I don't even war for Atrocity anymore, guys. Like, I don't even war. Yeah, no, I would 100% agree that Cosmic would win against Atrocity. I would 100% agree. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we got to give Atrocity the flowers from the month that they had. You guys, it's not just one baseline look, right? It's not just one baseline look. Atrocity's had a solid month. You know what I mean? It's been decent. They have some of the most territory on all of Octans. You know what I mean? They beat Yacht Club convincingly, who is barely established. I mean, you can say barely established, but Yacht Club did beat them and then bounce back. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we're going to move on because I could be on this topic forever. Let's go ahead and talk about, let's do, who do we do next here? I guess Ignition. We haven't caught much of Ignition. So wait, I actually got to put Ignition in the needs to see more. They're in Valhalla. They're a syndicate company. They're in Valhalla. We're going to put them in needs to see more. Let's talk about Cram. Let's do Cram. Now, guys, Cram is a syndicate company out there in Marama. We haven't caught a lot of Cram before. We've caught a few of their wars. Now, look, let's be honest. Cram is known for their open world prowess, but when it comes to actually fighting in the war, they're not necessarily known as the best. I'm gonna put them in the F tier. I'm gonna put Cram in the F tier for now. It is what it is. We gotta put somebody, you know, we gotta put people in there, and Cram, I think, holding it down for now. It is what it is. You know, we're gonna be filling up a lot of these tiers, right? I mean, it's how it goes. So Cram gonna be holding it down. I got nothing but love for the boys, but when it comes to war prowess, we need to see a little bit more. So let's go ahead and talk about Horizon, since we want to talk about Orion pretty heavily here. Horizon is now Syndicate. They were Marauders on Marama. Now they are Syndicate. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Covenant here on Orion. I think Horizon is probably the strongest Orion company, and it doesn't surprise me. Horizon was an extremely strong company over there in Marama when they were here. They make their way to Orion, and they're having the same kind of strength. I'm gonna go ahead and put Horizon at the A tier. I think Horizon A tier is completely fine. I think that they are the standout company on Orion. You have Bark, you have Cosmic, you have others. Unfortunately, Cloak disbanding, but I think Horizon still is kind of that standout for me. I think that they stand out just a little bit more than the rest. That's my opinion though, right? That's my opinion. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Slippery Peacocks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, going into this night, I had Slippery Peacocks at an interesting spot, right? But man, Peacocks, they look good against LRF. They did beat LRF on top not too long ago. Peacocks getting bolstered by some members. If you guys are curious, they are a syndicate company over there on Octans. A shout out to Peacocks. Again, this tier list kind of provides a little bit of what, you know, if you're looking for companies, if you're looking, looking for things out there, look, this is what we got. Peacock Syndicate Company, they're looking solid. They beat LRF recently. Now tonight they weren't able to beat them, but they did, I think, as a month. If you look, man, if you look at Peacocks as a month, you can either put Peacocks behind or above LRF. What are you guys feeling? What do you guys think? Chat, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you think Peacocks is above LRF on top or behind? I think for the month, I would put them above. I honest to God, I think for the month that they had, and I think that you could put them above. I honestly feel that way. I think that they've had a solid month. I think the Cox have had a good month, and I think if they keep this going, they could keep it up. I think I'm going to put Peacocks above LRF right now, just respectfully, because I think when you look at the month as a whole, LRF had a bit of a hard time, right? I think LRF had a bit of a hard time. So I think I'm going to put Peacocks above LRF this month. Not bad, right? So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Octans as well, because Octans is a little bussy, a little wussy. Yacht Club is a Covenant company getting spawned back here on Octans. And if you guys don't know, in Valhalla, Yacht Club was a thing, but they're making their way back here to Octans. They've had a good war. They did smack around. I believe it was LRF on top. No, it was Atrocity. They smacked around Atrocity, but so they beat Atrocity with convincing. They looked convincing, and then they lost. And then they lost against Atrocity to like a single point hold. So I think I'm going to put Yacht Club. This could be controversial. But I think I'm going to put Yacht Club as a month. We've only, again, these guys are just coming down here. They could be top of C. They could be back of B. I think that is the question. But as a month as a whole, since we've only caught 2 wars coming out from Yacht Club, we've only seen 2 wars. I think I'm going to respectfully put them right behind Peacocks. Or wait, top of C. Actually, wait a minute. I'm going to put Yacht Club above Peacocks. I think Yacht Club probably cooks Peacocks a little bit, but I think I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put Yacht Club at the top of C. Hey, I'm sorry for the ads. Hey, look, I'm sorry for the ads, man. Look, I support my family off the stream, and it relies a lot on the subs. So, hey, how it goes? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if y'all get hit with it. So, sorry, man. But I think I'm gonna respectfully put I put Yacht Club here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Will Peacocks somehow bottom of C? I don't think Peacocks is bottom of C. No, I'm not. I want to put Peacocks bottom of C. I think these three are kind of arguing for the top of C right now. I think it's a battle. I genuinely think it's a battle. I don't know. I mean, I think Yacht Club, they're not looking bad. I mean, they're not looking bad, right? I mean, Peacocks, you could argue, does Peacocks go above Yacht Club? I mean, does Peacocks go above Yacht Club here? I mean, that's the question, right? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, we need to see more coming out from Yacht Club. We can't just take it all in with a grain of salt, right? Like we
gifting subs
out
out here.
Corver,
Let's go.
Corver, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Yacht Club above Cox. Have they beaten LRF? Peacocks has beaten LRF. Yacht Club, I have not seen that yet, I don't think. I have not seen it personally. I've seen Yacht Club beat Atrocity. That's what we've seen. We've seen Yacht Club beat Atrocity and then get held on a single point. And that's why I think this layering stands. And I'm gonna stand behind it. Yeah, exactly. And I want to say before we keep this moving, guys, a lot of the war rosters are in a weird spot, right? We're in a lot of weird spot because a lot of companies have been kind of taking their time and kind of vibing. So we're in a bit of a weird predicament here. But I'm gonna go ahead and put Yacht Club here. I feel comfortable here. You could put Peacocks above them, but we're gonna keep it moving. We got a lot of companies to keep it going. So let's talk a little bit about Mafioso. Mafioso is a syndicate company out there on Marama. Now, Take Care and Mafioso has been battling it out back and forth, but we can see that Mafioso has had a bit of a rough time. Not gonna lie, Mafioso was looking strong there for a second, but kind of started struggling. Respectfully, I think Mafioso, for kind of the struggles that they've had, I'm going to go ahead and put Mafioso in the D tier. And again, it's nothing but love, but we've been seeing struggles coming out from the squad, right? We Take Care is starting to win kind of convincingly against them, and Mafioso struggling. Hey, thanks, Sausage. Look, I'm trying my best out here. Yeah, I think Mafioso in the D tier is fine. I think that's totally respectable. In disband tier, yeah, Peach Buckle. I mean, I could see it. I'm gonna put them in D tier for the month that they had, respectfully. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Nothing Personal. Nothing Personal is a Covenant company out there on Morama. Or wait, my bad, not Morama. My bad, Polix. Covenant company out there on Polix. Now the thing is, we've caught a couple wars coming out from Nothing Personal. I think they got some strength in their roster. They're not bad. Yo, hey, what's up, Dank? I think they're not bad. We haven't caught a lot from them though. I think though in Polix as a whole, I think Polix as a whole here though, they're one of the more competitive companies. And I think that's what you can say. Yo, I'm talking to a stream you met during TwitchCon. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, dang? What do you mean, bro? But no, yeah, I think Nothing Personal, not doing a bad job. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yo, it's fine, dang. I'm very faded as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put Nothing Personal. You could argue back of C. You could argue top of D. I think that's where Nothing Personal lies. It's either back of C or top of D. Honest to God, you could argue back of C, but I don't know. Bob, it's rough. It's rough here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Nothing Personal at the back of C here. So she was talking to you about your tattoos. Let's go, Dank. Cool, man. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll put. Or we could put them in the top of the. I guess, do they beat Identity Crisis though? Identity Crisis is pretty strong. I don't know. We haven't caught a lot of Nothing Personal, and Polix is a bit of a debuff. Hey, look, I don't want to talk about the Polix debuff. Yo, hey, what's up, Icy? Freddy, I think I'm doing fine. You can have your own opinion, but I'm doing fine, Freddy. I love you, but I'm doing fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put, maybe they're a little bit behind Identity Crisis right now, because we need to see a little bit more coming up from the squad. We're gonna put them behind Identity Crisis. Let's go ahead and talk about Egoed. Let's do Egoed. Egoed is a Marauder company out there on Morama. Man, these guys are one of the spiciest. Yo, A Simply, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Much love. Egoed, again, these guys, Marauder company, looking good. You could argue S tier. But the reality is, if we put Heaters A+, they did beat Heaters at one point, but unfortunately, Heaters has won against them every other time since then. I think I'm going to put Egoed in the A+ tier. I think they're right behind Heaters. We need to see a little bit more strength. Now, you could argue this, but for the month that we've had, we've seen Egoed win once, and then we've seen Egoed get held down on a side point. So, yo, can you shout out my bestie? You're 5'4". He helped TC beat 15K. Yo, Icy, of course. Yeah, who's your bestie? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's decent at the moment. What, Mikey? I think Egoed up here is fine. I mean, for the month that they had, Heater's still holding it down. You're 5'4", his height, and I see. What does it allow to apply to Egoed, but not LFR? We've seen LFR hold Peacock for 4 words and then win once, then we hold them. Wait, what do you mean, Mikey? It's totally different. No, it's totally different. No, Mikey, it's totally different. If you're talking about the upper echelon companies, I'm sorry, but it's a different ball field. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. It's a totally different ball field. If you're talking about Egoed, Heaters, Supple, and dropouts, I mean, this is in a different category. Egoed beat. Egoed as a roster is one of the best rosters in the game. Just gonna be honest. Like, Egoed as a roster is one of the best rosters in the game, and I think that Astro loses to Yacht then beats them above them. Well, because it was most recent, right? It's most recent. Your win came from a ban of their point VG. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that much, right? To be fair, your win came. What do you mean your win? Like I'm in Egoed? What do you mean, Mikey? With an MB defense, maybe it's just a pex diff. True, Pexis. I don't know. I'm standing with this guy. I'm not gonna move. again, Egoed and Heaters is right next to each other. I would not bounce off of this. I think this is fair. I think this is very fair. Yeah, well, I am applying. Well, here's the thing: you can't do the same logic, Mikey. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. You can't do the same logic because the reality is the companies are in different. The reality is the companies are in different tiers. They're in different levels. Ego's at a different level than LRF. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, Egoed is a different beast. So you have to have that. You have to have that at a different level. So I mean, I think this is fair. I mean, Egoed beat Heaters, and then Heaters ended up beating Egoed a couple times. So I think Heaters above Egoed is totally fine. Yeah. I mean, I think this is totally fair. I don't see how this wouldn't be a. I don't see how this would be a weird take. I think this is a pretty normal take. I think this is one of the most like lukewarm takes. Like Heaters above Egoed a little bit. Like, I think this is a very lukewarm take. Like, I don't know. Yeah, this is a pretty fair take at the moment. Let's go ahead and keep it going though. We're gonna go ahead and move. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving here. Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving, guys. Let's go ahead and move into technical. Now, when we're talking about top competition, let's talk about that A+ tier. I think technical is in that A+ tier as well. You know, look, I mean, just respectfully, technical has held down Valhalla for a long time. We've seen Sinaloa fight them a few times, but to no real avail. Now, Sinaloa is a very strong company, but I think technical deserve it of the A+ still. I mean, they're still pooping on Valhalla as a whole, and there's nobody that really can seem to fight them. Yeah, it is what it is. I think technical holding the back of A+ is totally fine. All of Valhalla needs, yeah, I mean, Valhalla in general is a bit of a rough server at the moment, right? I mean, I think Valhalla in a bit of a rough spot is not necessarily crazy to say, but I think technical still being A+ is fair. I think that's fair. Now, speaking of Valhalla, let's talk a little bit about Sinaloa. Sinaloa is a syndicate company out there in Valhalla. And you know, look, respectfully, they've had some iffy, well, of course, aggro. You know, Sinaloa, respectfully, they've had some good wars, but I haven't really been able to see them fight Tribulation much recently. So I gotta say that I haven't seen Sinaloa versus Tribble out recently, but I do think Sinaloa, again, is still one of the stronger companies in the game. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on Sinaloa. Now, is this a base take? I would put Sinaloa at A. I could be wrong. You could drop them down to B, arguably. But I think, you know, for the month that they've had, they're still holding down Valhalla. The problem is Valhalla has strong companies. The thing is, Valhalla has strong companies, but the problem is there's not much competition on Valhalla. So it's kind of hard to gauge these companies, right? And with Tribulation, low-key, I don't even know. Is Tribulation in the graveyard or needs to see more? Because I know that they renamed to the She Won't Let You Hit. I know that they renamed to She Won't Let You Hit. But from the information that I got coming out from that was that it's different leadership. So is Tribulation even a thing anymore, guys? Can anyone confirm this? Is Trib real, or are they needs to see more, or graveyard? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I need to get some information on this because Trib has been, it's in a weird spot, right? I mean, I don't really know, quite frankly. I haven't seen a lot coming out from the squad, and I was hoping to catch the Sinaloa and She Won't Let You Hit war today, but unfortunately, Sinaloa did not slot. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think maybe we just put Trib in the needs to see more. I don't know if they're dead yet, but I don't know. I'm gonna put them there. I'm gonna respectfully put them there unless we get more information. Now, let's talk a little bit about let's do Free Rangers. Let's do Free Rangers here. Free Rangers is a syndicate company out there on Lilith. I'm gonna put them in the F tier. I will put them above Cram a little bit though, just for the month that they have. They hold a lot of territory on Lilith, and I got nothing but love for the boys. But yeah, they hold a lot of territory on Lilith, so gotta show them some love for that. But I guess this kind of is what I mean. It's F tier. It's hard to say. We go from D to F. Wait, I guess that's true. Hold up here. I guess Free Rangers could be up a little bit here. I guess we could put Free Rangers in the back of D. Yeah, we could put free rangers in the back of D respectfully. Yeah, is this hard? Well, here's the thing. It's kind of similar to Valhalla. It's hard to gauge free rangers. It's hard to gauge free rangers as a company, right? Just like, let me be honest. I'm gonna cut it to y'all real, right? To anybody in free rangers, it's hard because Lilith in general is it's really hard to gauge. I haven't caught a lot of Lilith wars because honestly, Lilith is one of the most down bad servers on wars right now. Like Lilith as a server is so down fucking horrendous. Lost to Verto, we get downgraded. Well, not because you guys lost to Verto, it's just in general. But I mean, I could put free rangers in D. I could see them in D. Lilith is just in a rough spot. Like that's the problem. It's hard for me to gauge the companies. The community tier list said we're S tier. Yo, JPEG. True. I wouldn't be so damn bad if people slotted. True. Yeah, no, I think Lilith, look, don't get it twisted, guys. Don't get it twisted. I fucking love Lilith. I will kiss every Free Rangers members on the lip right now. But the reality is Lilith as a server is fucking hard. It's hard to gauge the strength. Because we only have Chicken Mans and Ordo Renatus, and let's keep it real. We've barely seen Ordo Renatus and Chicken Mans, and Ordo Renatus just got juiced up by Vertmerks, which I'm gonna call Verto Renatus. It's literally Verto Renatus. It's Verto Renatus versus Chicken Mans. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's hard to see, and I haven't even seen a Chicken Mans versus Ordo war. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, eventually. No, I'm gonna go ahead and put yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put Free Rangers in D still. Okay, I'll put Free Rangers in D, but again, it's kind of like the Polix debuff right now when Lilith as a whole has a bit of a debuff. It's a struggle. It's not even Free Rangers. It's not Chicken. It's not Ordo. It's just as a server, Lilith is struggling, bro. When it comes to the war scene, Lilith is struggling, and I think anybody can agree with that. So it's hard for me to get a good gauge of these companies, right? Like it's just the reality. It's hard. Yeah, like I'm just gotta, y'all know I keep it real with y'all. It's hard to keep. It's hard. So like for instance, let's talk about Ordo and Chicken. I wanted to have Ordo and Chicken Mans right here at the back of B. Because I know that the rosters that these guys can pull together are super strong. I know that Ordo Renatus got juiced up by vertical members. I also know that Chicken Mans is still kind of like the #1 company on the server that can fight back against Ordo Renatus now. But with vertical disbanding, it makes Lilith as a server in a very weird situation. So I think that the companies as a whole, the rosters that these guys pull are still B tier, but we haven't seen much. And that's the reality. Like, we haven't seen these guys warring much. So it's like, how am I supposed to gauge these guys if we haven't seen them warring much? So I'm going to put Ordo above Chicken. I'm going to put Ordo above Chicken right now. But we need to see more coming out from the from the Lilith squad in general. I really want to see Chicken Mans fight Ordo Renatus. And I know that Chicken Mans is rough. Willie putting Cox getting mauled by both respectfully. Atrocity gets mauled by both. Yeah, for sure. But here's the thing, Trey. It's not. Here's the thing. This is exactly why it's Willie's tier list. This is exactly why it's my tier list, and I hope you guys respect it. And I'm gonna stand by myself here. It's about the month that they had too. Ordo and Chicken did not war much at all. Like, let's just keep it real, guys. Like, let's stop capping. Ordo and Chicken did not war much this month. It's been relatively quiet. And Atrocity has been cooking. These guys are like arguably the best on Octans right now. So it's like, I'm going to stick to my guns here. We need to see more wars. If you guys feel like y'all are better, then we need to see more wars. Like, respectfully, it's gotta be. I gotta give some flowers. I gotta give some flowers to the companies that are actually like cooking a ton out here. Like, I love y'all, bro, but I gotta be real. Like, but I know it's hard though. True, Munch is true. One side doesn't slot. That's fair. That's fair. I can't blame them both, but we're just gonna have to see. I just really haven't caught much Ordo or Chicken wars. Like, just honest to God, I just haven't caught much of them. Like, there hasn't been much to have this month. let's go ahead and talk a little bit about let's go ahead and do one clump chump. Now, one clump chump, I haven't caught a bunch of these guys, but I will put them in the F tier. And respectfully, of course, wait, where'd they go? Oh, okay. F tier, respectfully. I'm going to get suspect in after, in just a second here. They'll probably be the last slotted, you know, for some reason, they're not on my list. I'm going to have to make a quick... I'm gonna have to make a quick label for them real fast. For some reason something happened, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put one clump chump here on the F tier at the moment. They're not bad. They are the old Dazed and Dismounted squad. Nothing but love for the squad. Hopefully we can catch more coming out from them. Let's get another one when you're sober, buddy. Yo, okay, little meat, let me hear it then. Look, I may be a little drunk, but I'm standing on business tonight, guys. Yeah, I'm standing on business tonight. I'm standing on business. I need to hear some good opinions. Why does LRF need to go up higher, Baked Avocado? You know I love you, bro. Let me hear it. Look, I'm gonna stand on my business tonight. Why does LRF need to be higher? Why? Explain. Yeah, you're standing on business because after originally you let them bully you. No, that's not true, Waldo. I put them in D tier because I feel like that's fair. If you guys don't know, I have a complete tier list that I did when I was completely sober. If you guys don't know this, I do this tier list when I wake up at the start of the day. I wake up and I get a tier list kind of set, and then I kind of talk to the chat and I keep it going. So my opinions do differ. My opinions do vary and differ. But I'm going to stand on business right now. I want to hear it. We have been losing when we are double and triple decked and have people. Okay, I feel that. Cox got lucky last night. They murked good mercs, even though not many. We waxed them tonight. LRF at least is above Cox. Okay, Avocado. LRF deserves to be higher because they did such a good job begging Yacht not to deck on them. And pow. Chat war. Look, the reality is I'm gonna stand on my business. We changed beg Yacht not to deck on us. Is return on investment? Oh my god, dude, chat's getting spicy. The only company Yacht didn't deck on is Astro. Yeah, wait, Yacht and Astro have been battling back and forth. What are you talking about? Yacht and Astro are like crazy. Peacocks, they're nice, but they aren't over LRF yet. I see. Can't believe you. Yo, instant shut up, bro. Yo, we have fun here. Yo, okay. So the big complaint right now is Peacocks over LRF. That's kind of what we're talking about right now, right? Is Peacocks above LRF? Look, I put Peacocks above LRF because, man, it's hard to say. I can see the argument. I see the argument of LRF above Peacocks. I get that. I get that. I can see that. I definitely see LRF above Peacocks for the month that they have, because if we do, respectfully, if we look at the month that Peacocks had, since the last tier month, or the tier list, since the last tier list, Peacocks just started getting into form. Okay, I can see this because the last tier list we had, Peacocks, like for the longest time, Peacocks was having a hard time. They're just starting to find their stride, and LRF is respectfully one of the better, is arguably one of the best companies here on Octane. So, okay, I'll put LRF above Peacocks. Now, the next question is, I'll put it. For a month as a whole, I can see the argument of LRF above Peacocks. I can see it because Peacocks is just now starting to get in their stride, right? So I can totally see it. The question is the next question though is, no, I'm not caving to pressure. I can see the argument. I'm here for it. This is what we do as a community. You know what I mean? This is what we do. I give my take and we talk about it and we go from there. I can see it as a community. But as a month, it's not bad. The last 3 days, yes, is obviously going in Peacocks. Yacht Club. Now, the question is, where does Yacht Club stand? The question is, where does Yacht Club stand? Does Yacht Club stand above LRF and Peacocks still? I mean, we saw them beat Atrocity. I think they're in a fair spot because I do think Atrocity, arguably, and I still stand on business here. Hey, Captain, drink some water. I got you, bro. I'm gonna still. I think it's fine. I think Yacht Club is fine. I think it's in a good spot. So I think we're good. I think we're good here. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're solid. Yeah, I think this is fair. I mean, yes, yes, Cox could be better than LRF right now, but we got to respect the month that they had, because that's the way I look at it. In case you guys don't know, I look at it as a month as a whole, because we have to organize the tier list somehow, right? We have to organize the tier list somehow. So everything that happens in a month, I try my best to kind of like put it on a tier list. So I'm gonna keep it here. Let's talk about some other companies though. Let's talk a little bit about Boba. Boba's Tea Shop is a syndicate company out there in Polix. And I think Boba, they're arguably the best company here on Polix. If you guys are on Polix here, I think these guys, you're saying look at the month as a whole, but missing key aspects. Okay, well, what, Jessica? Inform me. What aspect, Jessica? What needs to be changed? Inform me. I'm here for it. But no, let's talk about Boba's real fast. Boba, I think Boba, again, is probably the standout company here on Polix, right? I think that Boba's probably the back of C. Polix, I think Boba's still in the C tier. I think back of C is totally fine. Atrocity beat Mobus, and remember, after we had already beat them down, and Mobus lost half of the roster. Well, Jessica, who's we? Just so I know. Again, so Atrocity beats Mobus and Return of Event after we already beat them down. So LRF is consistently double triple decked. I feel that. I definitely realize that. Okay, I see you, Jessica. I see you. Why are we spending 30 minutes on C-tier companies? I'm having fun. Because I have fun with this day, sir. I'll be honest. Dude, this is what Willie does for a living. Like, I have so much fun talking about this. It's not even funny. I'm having a blast right now. I would not want to spend my time anywhere else. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Are you guys not having fun? Even if you don't agree, like, it's just about having, like, we're here as a community talking about the companies, having a blast, bro. Is bad, but still got to stick to the information. No, I agree, Jessica. I see what you're saying. No, Jessica, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Jessica. I feel you, but I still think, as a whole, I think LRF is on a downcline. If you were to ask me, look, I got nothing but love for my homies in LRF. In fact, I only want nothing but dubs for my boys in LRF. But I think if you're looking at a month, LRF is on the downcline. Yacht Club and Peacocks are on the upcline. So you have to balance this, right?
It's just that easy.
Hey, more shots. I haven't taken a shot in a second, but hey, thank you for the resub. Much love, dude. Yeah. They stand. Yeah. What those hands do, you better find out, baby. Now let's go ahead and get some others slotted here. Yeah, let's get some others slotted. Let's talk a little bit about Take Care, because look, hey, look, Avocado. Me, look, I love you, bro. Me, I want to see LRF cook. I'm not like some LRF hater. I believe y'all are cooking. I want to see y'all up in the fucking kitchen. I want to see y'all up in the kitchen, getting that shit going. Michelin star up in this bitch. But the thing is, I gotta keep it real. You know what I mean, man? I believe in y'all. In fact, I'm gonna catch y'all. I want to see y'all succeed. I got no bias here, really. I just got to keep it real. Now let's talk about Take Care. Now, guys, Take Care, I am in Take Care. I fought for them tonight. We saw them fight against minus 15K B team. Take Care is a Marauder company out there on Marama. Now, look, I think Take Care... the problem is, no matter where I put Take Care, you guys are gonna think I'm biased. Here's the thing. Deny. I genuinely think, I genuinely think Take Care. I think after tonight, I genuinely think Take Care can be in the B tier. I think can be in the B tier. I think they're in the B tier. Not gonna lie, I think they did go. We beat 15K B team convincingly with 8 minutes left. They had a good month. They had a really good month here. Take Care. We've been consistently warring. We've been beating down a lot of other companies, and I think this is fine. I think back of B is totally fine for Take Care. I don't think it's a crazy take. I think that's okay. I think Take Care, we're in a good spot. I think we're doing good out there. So I think B tier for the homies. We're only up right now. So we beat 15K. We're in an upcline. So I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So yeah, exactly. B plus. Yeah, like something over here, you know, just kind of in the B tier squad. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about 15K B team. Now, 15K B team, obviously we just caught them, right? They had a hard time against Take Care. We ended up winning. 15K B team, you could argue is B, but look, for the month that they had, they did end up, look, I got to give them flowers though. They had very good wars against Take Care. They beat us a lot of times. Like, let's keep it real. They did win a lot of times against Take Care, and but I do think where we're at right now as a month as a whole, I think TC's a little bit above them. Is it bias? Maybe. I don't know, but I think 15K B team right behind Take Care is fine. I think that's fine because we're very much neck and neck. We're right here, and I think TC you know, is grinding pretty hard. I'm bro glazing an Atrocity. Man, this Atrocity, man, y'all are crazy on Atrocity tonight. Holy shit. Y'all really think this Atrocity placement is crazy. Here's the thing. Am I glazing Atrocity or am I glazing Octans as a soul? Willie, am I crazy tonight? Yo, yeah, dude, Atrocity, am I glazing Octans as a whole? That's the question. Because am I putting Octans too high as a server? Because I genuinely think I genuinely think Octans is a really fun server, and I want to give them the flowers. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. I want to give Octans his flowers. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Ordo Chicken Mans. But it's not about that, Big Mac. It's not just that simple. And you know that, man. You know that, bro. You know it's not that simple, Big Mac. This isn't your first Willie tier list. You know? Come on, man. It's about the month as a whole. We haven't seen Ordo or Chicken Mans. We haven't seen Ordo or Chicken Mans. Like, we haven't seen these companies this month. They've literally been, we haven't seen them war. Yo, we got captivity here. Yo, I got you, aggro. Need to see more than fall between C and D. All right, I got you, aggro. Yeah, I see you. I caught an HBM war the other day, so we're going. DFR draw speed on 5 minutes. God, dude, you caught a bad. I did, Fried Rice. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I saw Outcast versus. Where's Leandro? Leandro should be on here. Hold up. Actually, wait a minute. Let me. 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and get. Let me go ahead and get a couple people on here. 1 second, guys. I need to put Suspect and Leandro on. So give me 2 seconds here. Give me 2 secs. Yeah, we'll be getting Leandro and Suspect on there in just a second. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put them on right now. Getting them on, guys. Give me again 1 second here. All right, we're back. We're back. Easy enough. Oh, we got Athletic Birds here. All right, Athletic Birds will work. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk HBM versus Fresh Bench tomorrow. Catch it. Yo, why are you guys having wars on Saturdays? Saturdays are the one day I don't like stream. You guys know this, man. It's the one day I don't stream. Mikey B, best gov, Jessica, best coordinator, Maddie, best console, RF on top. Hey. Wow, you calling me a dumbass? Okay, dude. All right, that's it. Fried rice, I'm not talking to you anymore. You want to be mean. No, I'm kidding. Let's go, guys. Let's talk Proficient. Let's talk Proficient. And Proficient is a Covenant company out here in Orion. These guys have been cooking. Now, this led by Air Totten out there. Proficient is not that bad. Orion as a server, not bad. I think I'm going to put Proficient in the D tier, but a little bit above Free Rangers. I think that's fine. I think that's fine out here. I think that's a decent look. Let's talk a little bit about, let's do Lawbringers. Now, Lawbringers is a Covenant company, excuse me, Covenant company out here in COS. Lawbringers going to be repping COS. Now, guys, we haven't seen these guys much. Let's just keep it real. I haven't seen a lot. We're going to put Lawbringers in the F tier, and we're going to put the Monkey Boys right behind them. Monkey Boys is a Marauder company in COS as well. These guys have been battling back and forth. You guys say who? Look, you guys say who, but look, man. Willie's out here. I know these guys. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put... In fact, I'm going to put Monkey Boys and Lawbringers above Cram and One Clump Chump because they've had more wars. Look, I know you guys are going to be like, what the... Dude, trust, guys. If you're on COS, Monkey Boys and Lawbringers are cooking, okay? They are cooking. Lawbringers is above them. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit. Let's go! Hey, Ryvik, thank you so much for the follow. Let's talk a little bit about Pleasure Pirates. Now, guys, we could put them in the needs to see more. I haven't talked much about Pleasure Pirates. They're a Marauder company here on Octans, but I'm going to put them at the top of F. They're a good company in Octans, but I just haven't seen a lot of them. I know they've had a decent month, though, so I want to give them some flowers. They've had a decent month here, so yeah, I'm going to put them there. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Zero Wing. Get some of these lower tier companies out of here, which respect, it is what it is. Zero Wing, Marauder company out here on Lilith. They've been trying. We saw them fight Ordo Renatus tonight, but man, again, rough look. Zero Wing, they fight, but man, again, I got to respectfully put them in the back of F. Yo, nothing but love, but yeah, back of F is fine. Wait, how is Proficient done dirty? I think Proficient is in a totally fine spot. I mean, I guess I could see them a little bit right here above Mafioso. Okay, that's fair. I can put Proficient above Mafioso. That's fair. But I don't know. Is a month nothing personal identity crisis? I don't know, man. Actually, wait a minute. I'm cooking. I'm going to put Identity Crisis a little bit back further. I'm going to put them back a little bit further. Yeah, Rick, you could say One Clump Chump above Monkey Boys and Lawbringers, but the reality is One Clump Chump hasn't had as much wars. Lawbringers and Monkey Boys has really been battling. So, yeah, I don't know. Identity Crisis is not good. Oh, no. Where's Nuke City? I heard Nuke City was done. I heard Nuke City got nuked. Shout out to my boy Lost in the Sauce. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about... let's do Suspect. Guys, Suspect. I want to hear. I have my own opinion. I know exactly where Suspect... Wait a minute. We do need shot number 15. Hold up, guys. Before we keep this moving, I want to thank y'all. Look, I'm going to give one shot. We'll make it probably the last shot of the night here. Probably the last shot because we're pushing 15. Guys, thank you guys so much. Let's make it shot number 15. Who's drinking with your boy? I want to thank y'all. Look, if you guys disagree with the tier list, it is what it is. I hope y'all are having fun at the end of the day. Cheers to the chat. This goes out to the New World community, man. Thank you guys for always supporting me, and even if you guys don't agree, I love y'all, man. I love you guys. Hey, let's go. Cheers in the chat. Let's get it, boys. Woo, damn. Don't forget, guys, I do want to say, look, if you guys happen to be new to the stream, hit that follow. We're pushing 15K. And guys, we are 60 subs out from halfway through the sub goal. If you guys are enjoying the content, hit that sub, man. I support my family off the stream.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for the love. We're going to be finishing out this sub goal. Don't go anywhere. We got more coming in. Hey, you're just kidding. Hey, thank you for the follow. Much love, man. All right, guys. So people are saying Suspect disbanded. Is this true? Because where do you guys think Suspect lies? Because I feel like Suspect has had, you know, the whole tier list, aside from the Loving and the Muck Boys, being ahead of One Club Chumps, even though, got you, Gemini. Thank you. I think I'm doing a good job on the tier list. Yeah, now I'm going Suspect. What do you mean, Icy? What are you feeling, Icy? What do you think you guys, Identity Crisis disbanded. I see. I'm not gonna lie, Suspect has been getting fucking reps in, though. Not gonna lie, Suspect has been getting reps in, bro. These guys have been cooking. They might have just kind of like spawned, but these guys are on fire. Like, Suspect is out there. Up, and getting wrecked. Yeah, I think Suspect probably right here. Right in C tier, but behind Peacocks and LRF for the month, because we need to see a little bit more coming out from the squad, but I could see them go up. So I think right here is fine. I think C tier is fine. Sussy, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think genuinely, you could argue Boba over Suspect, though. You could argue Boba over Suspect. I could see people saying that, you know. I could see people being like, well, Boba. But I think, I don't know. I think Suspect above Boba at the moment's fine. I think that's an okay look. I think that's fine. Really, Gemini. Okay, then you know what? Boom. Let's do this. I'll move One Clump Chump up. Yeah, I'll move One Clump Chump up. I'm down here. I'm down for it. I'm down with moving One Clump up. I could see that. I've seen these guys war. They look decent. I can see that. All right, let's talk about Slorped, guy. Oh, wait, no, Slorped is in the graveyard. We're talking about House Grams. Now, I'll be honest, guys. We have not caught much of House Grams at all. House Grams is the old... Excuse me. House Grams is the old downfall company. If you guys don't if you guys don't... Jesus Christ. If you guys don't know, House Grams is the old... downfall company here. So, I haven't caught much of them. I want to... You know what? Let's see chat. I'm gonna ask chat. Where do you guys think House Graham goes? I want to know. House Grams, Old Downfall, Octans, Marauder Company. Where do you guys think they go? I want to see it. You guys want to know something? I had.
Let's go!
Yo, Critter, thanks for the follow. I had House Grams. Look, I'll show you guys. This is before I drank, before anything, okay? I had House Grams right here. What do you guys feel? Second in D tier. I had House Grams second in D tier. I feel like this is a decent spot. I haven't caught much of their wars, so I'm relying on chat.
Let's go!
Yo, Slyn, thank you for the follow. I think that's fine. I genuinely think this is fine. Top D, bottom C, exactly. Yeah, I think this is a decent spot. Let's see, come and watch the VOD. I'm not... Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Good Company. Good Company is a Covenant company out there on Polix. Now, I'm not going to lie, Good Company kind of cooks. I was going to put Good Company low-key top of F, back of D. What are you guys feeling? Wait, top of D. Wait a minute. I had the middle D. My bad. I had the middle D. I think this is fine. Good Company had a good month. I think they had a good month. I think Good Company had a good month, man. Yes, Good Company got farmed, but Good Company is one of the more standout companies on Polix, right? You have Premeditate, Good Company, Boba, and Nothing Personal. So I think Good Company is behind Nothing Personal, but yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think Proficient and House Grams above them is totally fine too. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. Wait, whoa. Good Company's number 2 on Polix, above Nothing Personal. Come on, Zero Wing a little further. Valak, Zero Wing, I could put Zero Wing a little further. We'll see. DD Plus. I could see Good Company going a little bit, because they're on Polix, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little bit of Polix. Up higher? I don't know about that, Rice. I don't know. I think this is fair. I genuinely think this is fair. I think this is fair here. We'll see. Let's do Cult of Leandro. Guys, where do you guys think Leandro lies? I'm not gonna lie. I put Leandro's. Where did I put Leandro? One second. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Y'all are fucking trolls, man. Y'all are such fucking trolls, bro. I should have known better than to ask you guys. I put Cult of Leandro in the F tier, but like towards the top. I put them towards the top. I put them like right here, second in the F tier, because they beat, well, fuck, man. I guess they did beat Proficient, right? You could argue they're up here. Wait a minute, guys. They did beat Proficient, right? Am I crazy? They beat Proficient this month, right? With 25 mercs, I know, but it's not, Rice. It's not about, guys, Rice, it's not about whether or not these companies head-to-head would win. That's not the competition. That's not it. That's not how it goes. Leandro as a month has had a good month. 25 mercs, really? Yeah, 20 mercs be Proficient. Next word Proficient took the Terry back in 10 minutes. True. Yeah. All right, fine. I'll put Leandro top of F. What about that? Top of F. What do you guys feel? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think Leandro top of F is fine at the moment. All right. Now, Immortal Diablos is a syndicate company out there in Polix. I'm not gonna lie, I love the boys, but I think they are in the back of the F tier this month. Look, they've lost a lot. This is just NA. But look, if EU wants me to catch them, maybe we catch EU a little more. Leandro steamrolls TC. Okay, that's gotta be cap. Yo, Leandro steamrolls TC. I'm calling cap on that one. I'm calling cap. EU wants to smoke. EU doesn't have what it takes. No, I'm kidding. Maybe I catch EU Wars. Let's do Captivity. Captivity is a Covenant company out here on Marama. These guys look decent. They've had a decent month. I'm gonna put them a little bit above Mafioso, and a little bit of above. I'm gonna put them a little bit above Mafioso. Covenant company out here on Marama. I think that's fine. Captivity holding it down there. I mean, it is what it is. Let's talk a little bit about Merc Guards. Merc Guards still one of the Covenant company out here on Octans, still one of the roughest companies, man. These guys have been around for a while, but they still struggle so hard. They struggle very, very hard. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna put them right here behind Zero Wing. They no matter what they do, it just seems like, hey, what's up, Puzzled? Hey, what's up? No matter what they do, it seems like they have a hard time. They'll take that cap placement. Whoa, cap? Yeah, for sure. Yo, Puzzled, what's up, baby? How you doing tonight, girly? Let's go. We got let's do Oracle of Flame. Oracle of Flame is on Orion Syndicate Company. I'm gonna put them in the D tier. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap with you guys. I think they're right here, right next to Good Company, behind Proficient. If you ask me, or you could put them a little bit this way. Wait a minute here. Wait, we could lower these guys back a little bit. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. I think right here, Oracle of Flame, back of D. I think they're closer to this mark. Wait, Mafioso has had a horrible month. Wait, no, we're gonna put Mafioso a little bit lower. Mafioso has had a horrendous month. Yo, Crypto. Yeah. Eternity. Yo, I'm sorry for 3 out of 10. I'm sorry. I have not caught a single 3 out of 10 war in this whole month, guys. Can you guys believe that? I have not caught a single 3 out of 10 war in this whole month. So I'm sorry. I just put them in the needs to see more because I haven't seen much of them. That's my apologies.
Let's go!
Hey, the williest. Hey, hey, thanks for the follow. Let's do Premeditate. Premeditate is a Marauder company out there on on Polix. And I think I'm going to put them in the back of D. They're not bad. They show some promise, but I don't know if they're going to be able to really topple some of the other Polix companies that are out there. Good company, nothing personal, Bobas. We'll have to see. And then Athletic Bird. Athletic Bird is another company that is out there on Polix. Much love to them. They've been looking good. We've been catching some of the wars. I think they look a little bit better than Premeditate at the moment. And I'm going to put them, I think I'm going to put them right here. Athletic Bird right behind Good Company. I think Good Company as a whole has had a bit of a better month. Guys, okay. Wild take? Wait, why is this a wild take? Fill me in, Bannock. I want to know. Look, maybe Polix has... wait, I'm nuts? Okay, so Athletic Birds is bad. So what? Athletic Birds is behind what? Where would Athletic Birds be behind? Athletic Birds has been having good wars on Polix, though. You think they're behind Oracle of Flame? I could see it. I'm not gonna die on this hill. I could see it. I still think Athletic Birds is in the conversation for one of the top companies on Polix, though. They use 25 mercs. Premed being back of D is wild. Do you think Premed is better than Athletic Birds? What do you guys think? Who's better, Athletic Birds or Premed? Who's better? Let me see it, chat. Premed or Athletic Birds? What are you guys feeling? Mute just ran Premeds? Really? Really? Wait, hold up. This is new information. Hold up, guys. Wait, hold up. Did Mute actually just beat Premed convincingly? Hold up. Wait, hold up. How fast was the win? Mew had Boba Mercs? Oh, dude, this is crazy. This is a hard take. Mew is Merc reliant, so even though Premed lost... Alright, here's the thing, guys. Let's look at it as a whole. I'm gonna go ahead and put Premed right behind Good Company. Yo, what's up, Caden? TFR beats all D tier? Yo, I do love TFR, okay? Don't get it twisted. I love my boys in TFR. Wait, why am I a chump? Caden, what the fuck? You wanna fight, bro? This is a wild take? Wait, why is this a wild take? Wait, why is Premed behind Good Company a wild take? Thank you, Big Mac. Thank you. I really do not rank. I really do not rank off of roster, guys. If this is your first time here, guys, I do not rank off a roster. I rank off of month as a whole. This is about the company's month as a whole. I do not rank off of roster. I'm not gonna sit here and say this company beats this company. I rank off of the month as a whole. That's how I rank. Zakarit. Zakarit, bro. Zakarit, whoa, this game's dead? What do you mean, dude? Okay, guys, let's go through. All right, we got everybody listed here. Let's go through. Yo, Zachary coming in with the fucking sauce. Yo, you guys are off the shit. I'm 15 shots deep and y'all are the ones popping off. What the fuck? All right, guys, let's go through here. Listen. Yo, Pibsy. Hey, yeah, that's on God, Pibsy. On fucking God. We love our 15K game. Pop game. That's on God. Yo. Flush those companies down the drain. All right, guys. Hold up here. Yo, you guys are off the shit tonight. All right, let's get it. Yeah. All right. I think dropouts. Okay, we're going to go through this. Dropouts, top of S, completely fine. Supple, heaters, ego, tech. I think that's totally fine. I think 15K main, Horizon, and Sinaloa is totally fine. Bark above Cosmic, that stands. I think this is a hot placement. Atrocity above Ordo and Chicken Man's, I think is kind of the hot take, right, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure Atrocity above Ordo and Chicken Man's is the hot take, right? Yeah, so I know we could argue Atrocity behind Chicken Man's and Ordo Renatus, but the reality of the month is, guys, look. The reality of the month is, guys, Atrocity had a better month than Ordo and Chicken Man's. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ordo and Chicken Man's didn't fucking war this month. They didn't war. We haven't seen Chicken Man's and Atrocity, bro. We literally have not seen these guys. Like you guys want me to slot them higher, but that's okay, Big Mac. That's fair. Early in the month, you guys were going crazy. Fly. Put him in the graveyard. Joe. Revert poor Allen Vertical Gaming Company. Yo, I fucking love you guys, man. You know, stop influencers. We welcome them. True. Man, I love you guys. Yo, I love y'all, man. All right, let's go from here. I'm gonna stand with this. I think take care above 15K B team is fine. Dude, look, I need to see more coming out from Chicken and Ordo. You guys want to get placed higher, then you guys need to start warring. I'm sorry. Bark at B, look, Bark could be top of A, but the problem is they weren't able to beat Cosmic. So, shots get blackout. Yo, Kaden, we need more hype for me to take a shot, bro. You kidding me, bro? I'm 15 shots deep. I'm faded as a fucking hoe up here. Let's go. I think nothing personal. Wait, no, hold up. Yacht Club is fine here. LRF on top. And Peacock's right behind him's okay. Suspect and Boba all in the C tier. I think this is a great C tier. I'm not gonna lie. I think my C tier is kind of on top. I think my C tier is super fucking cooking. I'm not gonna lie, guys. D tier is not bad. Nothing personal. House Grams. Z tier is just Octans. Yeah, I mean pretty much. And then you add Big Mac, and then you add a little bit of Boba. But if that doesn't make sense, then I don't know what does, right, Big Mac? At this point, until Boogaflu, true. Yeah, Boogaflu is gonna be fucking up Octans. We're gonna have to see how that goes. And we'll see. But D tier, nothing personal. House Grams right behind him. Proficient. Good company. Premeditate. Athletic Birds, Identity, Captivity, or Oracle, Flame, Mafioso. Well, yeah, for sure, Big Mac. Guys, I'm pretty content with this. I am very content with this list, boys. I'm very content. All right, guys, I think I'm good. Alrighty, guys, I want to say if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that follow. Don't forget to hit that sub on YouTube. If you guys are watching this on stream, thank you guys for being here. I love